Well, it was warm today, you mentioned, but tomorrow we're going to classify it as hot. 90 degrees.
Whoa,
10 degrees
smoke.
warmer than normal. And I don't like it when we start seeing these kind of temperatures, here in mid-April,
Surely.
because if you add 10 degrees to our late May normal,
Yeah.
we're already above 100 on a regular basis. We don't need that. But that is kind of the long-range outlook that the drought is going to continue or intensify even. Let's hope that we do get our normal springtime rains. We've done all right so far in April, haven't we? Temperatures out there tonight, it's feeling like a summer night, isn't it? Still 80 degrees plus in some of the hill country. Llano topped out at 93 this afternoon. You folks out in the middle of the hill country, well, you'll be into the low to mid 90s again tomorrow, even warmer than Austin. You get a little drier air out there, and so you heat up a little more. Right now in Austin, though, we still have some low 80s too. 79 in Georgetown, 79 in South Austin, 77 in San Marcos, and off to the east, looking at some 79s there in Bastrop County. In Austin, it is clear at this 9 o'clock hour and 79 degrees in downtown. By morning, our low temperature won't be that low, about 66. We'll have low clouds, could see a patch of drizzle or a little bit of light fog, and then we ought to start breaking out of it before noon, up to around 83, and then we ought to end up mostly sunny, and we're going to forecast 90 degrees tomorrow in Austin, and it could be hotter than that. South-southeasterly winds at 5 miles per hour right now. At the airport, the winds are south at 6, and sunrise in the morning is just a couple minutes after 7 a.m. 79 degrees again in the city. At the airport, it is 72, and skies are clear. All right, around the state, 77 up in Abilene, 71 in Houston, 76 in Corpus. They were 90 degrees down in Corpus today. That was probably a little bit uncomfortable for those folks. Around the state, skies clear. There's a few clouds in the panhandle, but elsewhere, not a cloud in the sky. Our next weather maker this week is this developing low pressure area over the Pacific Northwest. It's going to take it a while to make its way out of the Rockies and into the plains, but about Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to see some unsettled weather, possibly even some severe weather late Wednesday night, maybe in the morning hours on Thursday, if our timing is correct. But that storm's still way out there over the Great Basin Tuesday. So it's a while before it gets here, and ahead of it we'll have a real warm flow. In fact, we're calling it hot. 90 degrees is hot, especially if you're out there working in that sunshine. For tomorrow and Tuesday, same situation. A little front stays stationary up to the northwest of us. And that's one of the reasons we actually get a little hotter. Out ahead of a front, you'll be a little hotter than you otherwise would be. Temperatures tonight, overnight lows only falling back toward the mid-60s in most locations. We'll start the day again overcast tomorrow, and then upper 80s at least. I think these are maybe a few degrees too low. 94 is about right out of Llano, and you could even be hotter than that tomorrow. In Austin tonight, we're forecasting 66 for the overnight low with a south wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And late tonight, the skies will go overcast, and so when you wake up in the morning, it'll be cloudy, some patchy light fog around, and maybe a patch or two of drizzle in the morning, but not very long. Sunshine should break out in the afternoon, and temperature warm again to about 90 degrees with a breezy south wind at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. All right, let's talk about this midweek storm now. It may bring us, again, some thunderstorms, but some welcome rainfall, but not before we have a couple of hot, dry days. Tomorrow and Tuesday, 90 on Wednesday. Still very warm because the front's not here yet, but the front comes in, we believe, early Thursday. We'll have at least a 50% chance of some rain and some thunderstorms Thursday morning. And then notice the cooler weather. Thursday, Friday, going to be nice. Highs in the 60s. And I told you about those cold mornings. There they are. Friday morning and Saturday morning will be chilly. 42 in Austin can sometimes translate to, 32 in the coldest hill country valleys. But I don't think too many places have a threat of any freezing weather. And then next weekend is looking beautiful.